Well, it has been a whirlwind first day in the second Trump administration. The president's executive actions around immigration and citizenship are among those now facing lawsuits.
This as members of Congress who fled from rioters on January 6th now responding to the president's decision to pardon 1,500 plus people for their actions that day. We have live team coverage digging into the first full day of the second Trump term. Let's begin with Denver 7's Christian Lopez with how Colorado's schools are preparing for the promised mass deportation.
Christian, this is creating a lot of uncertainty for local children and families who are looking to educators for answers.
And that uncertainty is only growing tonight after the Trump administration scrapped a policy that was in place to protect places like schools from ICE raids. So now schools in the area are making sure that staff know what the procedures are in case something like this were to happen. And most importantly, they're making sure that students feel safe.
They're pretty scared. They're pretty scared.
This Denver area principal says fear and uncertainty is growing tremendously among immigrant families and kids this week.
Lots of questions about, are they safe here at school? Are they safe riding a school bus? Can they be just walking down the street and picked up? Lots and lots of fear.
Both the Aurora and Denver public school districts have been communicating with staff and families, making it clear they are committed to making all students feel welcome and safe, regardless of their immigration status.
As much as possible, we're just trying to have school as normal, right? Operate as normal. We know that normalcy is very soothing for the mind and the soul, and trying to do everything as much as normal, as well as telling our kids that we're here to support them and do whatever we can to help them.
Aurora Public Schools sent this letter to APS employees saying they do not have any indication there has been or will be immigration actions in their schools, and they don't want to cause alarm to families or students, but they do want them to know they're ready for any possibility. It outlines what the district employees should do if they are contacted by federal immigration officials who are seeking access to any student information. Denver Public Schools Superintendent Alex Marrero also sent this letter out, saying if a government official arrives requesting entry, it should be denied, and the school should then be placed on secure perimeter with no one being allowed in or out, and legal counsel should be contacted. The principal I talked to adds that it is difficult to see how these concerns are impacting her students, but she and school staff remain focused on what matters most.
Our primary job is to educate kids, and so that's what we're here for, and we're trying to stay out of the political realm of things and just educate our kids as best as we can. We know that when kids are not feeling in a good emotional space, it makes it harder to teach them, and our job is to just love on our kids, and we don't want them feeling like they're living in fear.
And that principal you heard from and the district, they did ask that we not share her name or what school she works for to keep those students protected. We're live in Denver this evening. I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Christian, thank you for that report. Looking closer at what other local school districts are doing to protect undocumented and vulnerable children in our community. Last month, Boulder Valley School District passed a resolution supporting at-risk families and reaffirming its policy of not collecting immigration status. It also mandates the district's legal office to handle any and all requests from federal immigration officials.